Hey guys, welcome back. This is Dominic with Silver Screening Reviews, and this is Telltale's Game of Thrones, Episode 1, Iron from Ice, Part 3. Last time we left off, we were dealing with Lord Ethan and the machinations of Lord Whitehill, and the trouble that we're having, basically, because... What's his fuck? Oh my god, have I forgotten his name already? Garrett. Garrett? Whatever the hell his name is, I forget already. Basically murdered one of Whitehill's men. And so we had to send him to the wall, which is, the thing. But so Whitehill's demanding revenge and justice and all these other high level words that he thinks he's using correctly. And we're just not going to give it to him. But right now we're in control of Mira, the eldest daughter, oldest sister, if you will. And we're in the landing right now. So before we do this, though, again, it's a Game of Thrones, and if they get the chance to get drunk, I should get the chance to get drunk. So here's some Captain Morgans and some Mountain Dew Code Red in their face. Cheers. Okay, let's look at shit. I'm assuming we brought this from home. Let's look at this.
Ethan made this for me.
This.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Olenna.
What is it? Like a brooch?
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
And now a letter.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
I'm assuming that was a letter she was writing to her father before he died? I assume. I really don't know. There was shit over here, wasn't there? Yeah. The coal brazier. Why would you even let me look at it? Whatever. Let's look at this book. Dusty old tome.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
Do we not know they're dead yet?
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
I'm pretty sure it's never sunny there. Okay. Still just looking around. Have we not read this yet?
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Okay. So she knows her father and brother are dead. Her younger brother is a lord of their house. It won't let me look at anything else. Guess we're out of here.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, you're fine.
No, it's fine.
I have no reason to send him away. Until he tries to murder me anyways. Is he literally just putting coal in it? That can't be healthy.
Pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
See?
Please hurry
No
if you
reason to be an
can.
asshole.
Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, my lady.
And then he moves at the exact same pace, putting in the coal
Work
one
for
piece at a
Lady
time.
Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
Yeah,
I'm her
handmaiden.
handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before.
What's your point,
You
dude?
seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but
Yeah, what did they say though?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Ooh. We have the spy in the most unassuming of places. That's how a good spy should be, guys. Unassuming, very unlike James Bond style, you know?
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Okay, we're about to be murdered, I'm sure. Oh, I don't particularly remember Marjorie being vicious to any extent.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend.
Who the hell's the bitch in the back?
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond
You're very
imagining.
kind.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She
Fuck
was very
her.
pleased with herself.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me.
Nah, Cersei's a bitch.
She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Well, my honor and my pride's
See
at
if the
stake
Queen
here.
Regent is ready to receive us.
There's no reason. And there's no point pissing off Cersei.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Here we go. The girl from the north with her dark brown hair. Dark black hair? I can't really tell from here. But hey, at least we're not fucking our brother, right?
You can do this.
Oh, I thought I could move for a second. I cannot. I can now move. Yeah, okay. I'm assuming that's Tyrion up there. Brother, the Queen Regent, Cersei. Oh,
Ah,
why
Lady
even give me
Marjorie.
that?
Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Stand tall.
I will speak truly, Your Grace.
I should hope so. Speak falsely, and it'll be worse for you.
God, she's quick.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he?
Ooh, here we go.
She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet... For centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They were
Right
the
here.
Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Ha!
Clever girl.
Fuck you.
Perhaps
Oh,
too clever for her own
Tyrion.
good.
The girl did say their loyalty was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation, yet I question what she really thinks. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent, and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions, while in fact saying nothing at all.
I love it. I love that I'm getting this response from them.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
To our mutual benefit, Your Grace.
And at the pleasure of your king. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask
I like that
anyone
that's not a
and they'd
question.
do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I just played into her fucking hands. God damn it.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei?
The other answers
Long
seem
as she fought beside the Starks,
unanswering.
wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I
Right.
won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure
Ah,
Let the
she would.
shit.
girl answer the question. Go on.
The
Fuck.
king, of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
I could have picked the bottom
is
one
a
about
threat
my
to the crown,
unwavering
isn't she?
priorities, but
The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl. But not very encouraging either.
fuck you.
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I didn't want to piss her off, but I was told not to piss off Cersei even more.
I'll walk you out.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Margaery was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Margaery.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard.
Right? Well, you
Not
can...
her.
What are you suggesting?
This
I
cuts to the
suppose
quick, I
the
guess.
Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Margaery might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far
You know
too
what?
dangerous.
You know what? Ah!
In fact,
Yes!
forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you?
We're gonna play this game.
I'll consider it.
We're gonna play this game.
Now, if you'll excuse
Of
me, I
Thrones.
promised Sansa I would join her for dinner.
Joking. Sorry, guys.
3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Ooh, the drama starts already. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Just the tidbits and machinations kind of flooding behind everything.
Mira, I was worried.
Now, who is this
How was
girl?
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you it's more than a little
It went well
intimidating.
enough.
It went well.
Really? That's really
I mean, I'm not dead.
Cersei is known for being rather difficult. Lady Margaery has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Margaery could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Somebody tells me you wouldn't want to imagine that.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Margaery well.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well,
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
this is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over.
Yeah, me too. That was fucking just terrifying.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes.
There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
People are not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
Oh,
You learn
God damn
very
it.
quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
You know what? There's no harm in asking. And that's something that's a lie, but...
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
You know what? I don't... Shit. I'm gonna... Because she's already making her point that Sarah can stay, so I'm not gonna fight her on it.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is
Okay.
no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
I hate that we
Geoffrey
repeat
knows
ourselves in
only
these
too
type
well
of
your
things.
family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
We did ask a lot of her. In this particularly deadly political game, it's not a small favor to be requesting. But Sarah being there worries me. But like I said, it was pretty certain that she was going to have her stay regardless, so I didn't want to pick that fight. Okay. I look like Prince Charming from Shrek. That's what's been bothering me. I've been trying to place him. I mean, he definitely has a certain, like, physical appearance of, Jaime Lannister. What the hell is going on over here?
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Oof. The fuck? What am I supposed to be doing?
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
Do I
As
even need
my
to look
father
this
likes
way?
to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these Forresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen. There.
Ah, shit.
Hear that?
Hear what?
I know I heard something.
No, just stay still. He's not gonna come this far. See? We're good.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
I'm curious what would have happened if I ran. Did he just flay that person alive and then leave him there to die? I think they're gone by this point. Okay. Slow walking. Oh. Very, very limited in what I can do right now.
Bloody hell.
Holy shit. Wow. Wow. See, here I thought like the herbs and the bandages that we had, I thought we were gonna be able to do something with those. I was severely mistaken. I wonder maybe if I could have saved him by
Lord
alerting
Ethan.
them that I was there earlier.
As I
don't
was
know.
saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forrester lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forrester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others. The Lord Sentinel. Forrester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon
Jesus
the Lord.
Christ.
We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Lord Ethan,
Yeah, right?
miss.
Why did you kick this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed.
Yeah. Just lost me there,
We all
dude.
fucking know it.
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy, go.
He's gonna start a goddamn uprising.
Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
Calm yourself.
The time for calm passed with the late Lord Forrester. Now there's only chaos.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
Jesus Christ.
I will decide.
I may have to pull a Lord Stark here, guys. And I'm not very stoked about this.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
No, but you deserve punishment regardless.
My lord, my family depends on me.
Okay. Sorry, dude. Fuck.
I, Ethan of House Forrester, Lord of Ironrath, name you a thief. The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers.
No, please, my lord! My lord, please! Please, no!
God damn it, this sucks.
My lord, normally it is the Lord's duty to carry out the sentence. But I am willing to carry it out.
No.
I will carry out
I gave out the
sentence.
punishment. The least I could do is do the fucking deed. I'm gonna have to control this, aren't I?
This is injustice, my lord!
The Lord's judgment. She may not be pleased with me, but I'm still
That
Lord.
was
I have
certainly
things to do.
unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Exactly.
Not just yourself, of course.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance.
Right, I don't want to
Possessing
choose
wisdom.
him. I don't know why, but I haven't...
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Looks like we have another large decision to make ourselves. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was going to transition to another scene. We're going to go ahead and call it quits here, guys. Again, this is Dominic with Silver Screen Reviews, and thank you for watching this episode of Game of Thrones, Episode 1, Iron from Ice. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a like down below. Let me know you appreciate the content, that you want more of it, all that good jazz. Give any comments, criticism, suggestions, critiques, put it down in the comment section below. I love hearing from you guys. Otherwise, have a good night, and I will see you in the next part.